Rising, and it's the epitome of music, sports, and entertainment. Entertainment. It's the Dudley Thompson Show on your number one community radio station, Roots 96.1 FM, on Saturdays from 6 to 8 p.m. with the wacky one, Dudley Thompson. It's the perfect blend of sports, interviews, wacky news, and of course, what's the verdict? It's the Dudley Thompson Show on your number one community radio station, Roots 96.1 FM, every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. Don't miss it.
Hello, I'm Dudley Thompson, and welcome to the Dudley Thompson Show here on Roots FM 96.1. The curfew give us a lot, give us a brand new time today to start the Dudley Thompson Show. Earlier, you heard our live broadcast there for you. Yes, coming to you there from our live update. Let's get on my thing for you. Earlier, you were listening to the update from the 190th Annual General Conference of the Church of the Christ Latter-day Saints, who in Salt Lake City in Utah in the USA. Will continue that broadcast at 7 o'clock, right after the Dudley Thompson show. So stay tuned for that. At 7 o'clock, we join the broadcast of the annual general conference of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints in Salt Lake City, Utah. So at 7 o'clock, right after the Dudley Thompson show, we join that broadcast. So welcome. What a day. Corona and curfew. They're doing things different at times. So welcome down to the Dudley Thompson show. In between, I'm feeling blessed between a gospel segment here inside the show. Welcome those around the world logging on to us here on Root FM 96.1. This is the Dudley Thompson show. We have What's the Verdict? And 3 songs are on the grill. The first one is Illegal by Latour. It'll be the first song inside today's grill. The second song on the grill, and that will be one entitled Irish Reggae Party by Desert, is a part winner of the show. Both Latador and Desert are part winners of the show. And the third song inside the grill is one called Say by Mark. The third song inside the grill. This is in the Dudley Thompson Saturday Side Sports Spectrum. Coronavirus is putting a lid on sports around the entire world. Some sports are off, and some are being rescheduled for later this year. But as you all know, the coronavirus is putting a lid on lots of happenings there inside the show. Time. We go to something there from Winsome Benjamin. Winsome Benjamin there for you. And she is indeed a past winner of What's the Verdict? And right now, with humans in Jamaica and most around the world are under curfew, birds are allowed to fly.
But none with gold, sure was nice. So I drove a candle light. I've been to church and I've been to school.
Yeah, man, they call her Winsome Benjamin there for you. One called Birds Can Fly. Right now, the wings of humans have been clipped temporarily because of the curfew across the world, across Jamaica, some may argue. But so we can say birds can fly. All right, we can say birds can fly across Jamaica. All right, and I must say hi there to all the crew over there. We have after different start this today. And let's also say let's big up there some person all this right now. Let's say to big up there to the man called Stitch Nine. Yeah man, and his wife, yeah man, and Tia and his son Josh and Stay and friend Scooty and the kids keep it locked to us here Root FM 96.1. And we have three songs today in a side. What's the verdict? And I'm in time, and guess what? Remember the big talking point for the past couple of days is between the COVID-19 and also cartels, incarceration. And that gentleman who came on social media, dissing the prime minister and also dissing the security forces. But guess what? He has since apologized, and this is his apology. All right, let's get onto that apology right now.
My name is David. And Wednesday, April 1st, I made a video that is disgraceful and demeaning. I want to apologize sincerely to the Prime Minister, Honorable Andrew Wonders, to Jamaica, and to the Jamaica Conservative Force. My behavior was outright and disrespectful. The things I said is not worthy to repeat, but I want to say I'm very sorry for saying all those things. As a result, I want to sincerely apologize to the Jamaica Conservative Force, the Prime Minister, the hard-working men and women of the Jamaica Conservative Force. And I want all Jamaicans to take this coronavirus, COVID-19, very serious and apply by the rules and regulations set by the Prime Minister. Alright, to all my friends, them family, loved ones, all over Jamaica, I want to know the truth. This thing is not a joke thing. It's very serious. The coronavirus, COVID-19 is very serious. When I made the video, I was just a joke. And I took it very serious, but I wanted to listen to what the Prime Minister work with the police, them staying on the house because this thing killing off people all over the world. Italy, how much thousands of people dead. We're supposed to know already. I mean, I told them, they must try to keep us safe. I made a joke about it. And again, I'm very sorry, and I apologize to the whole Jamaica, the JCF, and the Prime Minister.
You heard the apology from the gentleman there who did a video that went viral, saying some very bad things about the Prime Minister and the police force. And now he came back and is issuing an apology. And also, the biggest talk outside of COVID-19 for this time around is Vibes Cartel. And many were expecting cartel verdict to go a particular way. The Gaza fans were planning a big celebration, expecting that Gaza, the self-styled world boss, will be walking from confinement yesterday. But the verdict, not what's the verdict, that particular verdict did not went as many of the Gaza fans were expected. And there were disappointment all around for the cartel fans and the Gaza fans that Vibes Cartel did not really walk free as many. But guess what? One person who did not expect him to walk free at all is the mother of Lizard. The man Cartel was accused of murdering. And his mother, this to say about the verdict.
Me never do him nothing. Me pick me never do him nothing. Me say, him a go water now go in vain. He hold up the top tape where the man can tie up and come run down me pick me. He say, nah, prison cancer go in there. He might go stand there. And Privy Council now let him go neither. Me when he done it now go have dollar left. Me yai water now go in vain. The 1st of February. Every 1st of February, me remember me boy birthday the 20th of August. Vibes Cartel now come out, me no business. Who want come look for me now can come in now. Come out about and then in the same way me can feel it, mama go feel it too. And she never go look about him when the pooper say look about him, me only push them and lick their head for the concrete port. And when the pooper say sitting wrong with him, go she say they left him not doing. And she come for national TV the day of us and come talk about she send up prayers and blessing come down. Him blessing run out.
The mother of Lizard. Wow. She was among those who were very pleased with the verdict. And we can say many of the some of the cartel fans were not pleased with that particular verdict. We went on the street and did a vox pop about, and this is what the person had to say, read Vibes Cartel. In the vox pop, here we go.
I'm feeling my heart for cartel right now because you really deserve this right now, you know. Today we are look, we see a big joy in our country. I say, yeah, cartel free. All the best wishes goes out for cartel and no say boy I'm going to hold up your head in the one cell, you know. So enough respect cartel.
What I look for cartel today, you know? Even the lawyer them, they don't know only for work put in and they don't know. The world knows the cartel innocent. We can see things when they used to sentence him, they tell us are fabricated. So them for just let go the money, you know?
Plain and straight, it was expected. Regardless of yes, it might have seemed like an unfair trial. Deep down in everybody's consciousness, we knew he was guilty. So why should they overturn it? Just pray that him get less when them appeal the sentencing. That's all the Gaza fans can do.
Tell him to go kill a rat now and never find Lizard.
I would like, we know we're not going to get away with it, but by the help of God, they may cut down the sentence and him got to pray on and repent.
You heard there from some residents in the Silverette Gardens reacting to the cartel verdict. But in the meantime, the cartel, as you heard, are taking the appeal to the Privy Council. And let's wait and see what will happen when they appeal to the Privy Council in the UK. In the meantime, we go to Patrick before we go to What's the Verdict. Today's songs on the grill. Illegal by Latour. Second song will be I Reggae Party by Desert. And the third song on the grill is One Goal, Say by Mark. Before that, we're going to song by Patrick Badu. And it must say a Fade Away.
He who sits upon his vanity with no love for humanity shall fade away. Fade away. He who checks for only wealth and not for their physical health shall fade away. Fade away. Though some believe in diamond and pearls and feel like they're on top of the world, they shall fade away. Yeah, hear what I say. The rich is getting richer every day, and the little that the poor man got shall be taken away. You hear what I say, yeah. Hear what I say. The man who worships silver and gold shall surely, surely, surely lose them soul, then fade away. The one who's acting smart and forgetting to carry love in his heart shall fade away. Jehovah's here and everywhere, and he knows when you play the game unfair. So people beware, or else you fade away. Yeah, beware, or else you fade away. Gotta fade fade, gotta fade, gotta fade, gotta fade away. Yeah. Beware. Rich is getting richer every day, and the little that the poor man's got, it shall be taken away. Do you hear what I say? Yeah.
Hear what I say? Yeah, man, they call him Patrick Badu. Yeah, man, they call him Patrick Badu there for you. Yeah, man, but in the meantime, go to my long-time brother, we call him Eddie Fitzroy. Aye. Jamaica's pride and joy, we call him Eddie Fitzroy. The man is one of his last song before he transitioned. One called Dread Next Door by Eddie Fitzroy. Hey, Eddie Fitzroy that plays at the turntable? Eddie Fitzroy. Oh, this one not playing inside the turntable at all. So we'll take a quick pause for the calls and come back. Wait, what's the verdict? 96.1 on this year FM dial. A quick pause here for the calls. And then we come back with a feature we call What's the Verdict?
Is something inspiring. Join Dwight Irving on Roots 96.1 FM from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the Sunday morning inspiration. It's radical, it's natural, it's inspirational. It's the Sunday morning inspiration right here on Roots 96.1 FM. Listen and be inspired.
I was falling, stepped in on time, leading up life.
Hey, Miss Matty, Wagwan, me say y'all give that talk. You hear about the program on Roots 96.1 FM? Which program? Tell me about it. A program called Be Positive. It is all about positive influence and positive image towards the child. It is aired on Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. Let me go remind me neighbor. Miss Mary, remember, be positive every Tuesday night at 8:30 on Roots 96.1 FM.
Inspiring. Join Dwight Irving on Roots 96.1 FM from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the Sunday morning inspiration. It's radical, it's natural, it's inspirational. It's the Sunday morning inspiration right here on Roots 96.1 FM. Listen and be inspired.
I was falling, stepped in on time, leading up life. Early life, now the time I turn say you shouldn't be with me. Curly locks, now the time of dreadlocks. Your daddy say you shouldn't be with me.
Yeah, man, they call him Patrick Badu. Song made popular by Junior Biles made back in the 1970s. Guess what? Quick pause now for the call. We're going to change some of the songs inside the verdict due to technical difficulties. We're going to switch on the songs inside What's the Verdict. I mean, here we go with What's the Verdict.
Ladies and gentlemen, your DJ for tonight has spent hours setting up his lights. He's spent ages performing sound checks, and he's refrained from touching the buffet. Yet, he's keeping reasonably sober and is prepared to play just about anything you care to ask for. Get ready for a very special night and party celebration.
What's the verdict going? Stanley Thompson is your host, call and make your vote. All the listeners who are listening to FM Saturday night, call and give your support. Let the people them know the verdict is right. All they wanna do is listen verdicts Saturday night. Hey, let the people them know the verdict is right. Call it Saturday night and vote for the tune you like. Hey, Friday, come Saturday, 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 Saturday. Yeah, you got to tune into the number one station, 96.1 Roots of Family Saturday night with your favorite disc jockey, Danny Thompson.
All right, and welcome now to the first feature we call What's the Verdict? That is 60.1 on this year FM dial. Welcome there to Jackie Ennis, long time. Yes, and Miss Funk as per usual. Winston Gel. Yeah, man, keep it locked 96.1 on the FM dial. As we continue to give you work on the 3 miles work and also the curfew, which affect works in 3 Mile, and also you see the post curfew and during the curfew. You saw in our first update where the police actually arrested 3 persons in 3 Miles on the first night. And the second night you saw in the video where somebody was jerking chicken at 5 minutes to 8 o'clock. And the curfew started at 8 o'clock. It's all on the video. All right, 96.1 there on the all right, dear Winston Gel. I will see if we can adjust that there for you. 96.1 on this here FM dial. All right. Hope it's better. Hope it's better now. Winston Gel. Tell us. All right, the 3 songs inside the grill there for what 3 songs inside the grill for what's the verdict gonna be? The first one, Cockpit Country by the man called Jamaica. The second song on the grill, Irie Reggae Party by Desert. And the third song inside the grill, one called first one on the grill is one called Walk With You by the man called Sea Breeze actually. The second song on the grill is one entitled Irie Reggae Party by Desert. And the third song inside the grill is Cockpit Country by the man, and we call it Jamaics. All right, and those are the 3 songs now inside the grill. No technical difficulty. That's a last minute change, but the scores we did earlier will carry over inside this one. But in the meantime, listen to 3 songs carefully, and the one you like, you say big tune. The one you think is just an okay song, you say average tune. The one you think is no good, and the one you don't like, you just say lame tune. All right, 3 songs inside the grill. What's the verdict? The first one on the grill. And the number to call to vote live on air, it is 372, beg your pardon, 372-8446. That's a 372-8446 to go live on air. All right, here we go. The first one inside the grill. One by the man called CB. Walking to you by CB. This one is the first one inside today's grill. Here we go.
Early Sunday morning, take a walk down the riverbank. Sat up on a rock, yeah. All I am meditation. Sun shining my way. Beauty queen on over magazines. Stepping toward me straight away. What a day. Study how the can I walk with you? Can I talk with you? Sit right here and rock you. Not here to waste no time. Not here to play no games. I just wanna know you better. Love is not easy, but I'm hoping you'll take a chance with me. I'll give you my best, girl, now and forever. Can I walk with you? Can I talk with you? Sit right here and rock you. Not here to waste no time, not here to play no games. I just wanna know you better. Can I walk with you? Can I talk with you? Sit right here and rock with you. Not here to waste no time, play no games. I just wanna know you better. Hey girl, I must confess, I've never seen someone quite like you. Honestly, the way you walk, girl, you're so crazy. Love is not easy, but I'm hoping you'll take this chance with me. I'll give you my best, girl, now and forever. Can I walk with you? Can I talk with you? Sit right here and rock you. Not here to waste no time, not here to play no games. I just wanna know you better. Can I walk with you? Can I talk with you? Sit right here and rock you. Not here to waste no time, not here to play no games. I just wanna know you better. I just wanna know you better. Can I walk with you? Can I talk with you? Sit right here and rock you. Not here to waste no time, not here to play no games. I just wanna know you better. Can I walk with you? Can I talk with you? Sit right here and rock with you. Not here to waste no time, not here to play no games. I just wanna know you better. Can I walk with you? Can I talk with you? Sit right here and rock you.
All right, the first one on the grill audio. All right, Miss Angel. All right, you can start that very shortly. First song on the grill from the man called CB, one called Rock With You. All right, I mean, these are replacement songs for the first one. They're not just not reading at all, not sure why. Song them by Legal Bella Tour and Say by Mark. All right, the second song inside the grill is from the man called Desert, one called I Reggae Party by Desert. And this one is the second song inside today's grill.
There's gonna be a party, a reggae party tonight. Yes, there's a reggae party on tonight. Rest are gonna shut it down. Lord of mercy. Here's a reggae party on in town. Rest are gonna shut it down. Right down. Caesar Kalachi will be doing track. Very soon I'm singing no disturbance. Marcia Griffiths rocking the place. Luciano and the prophet. I appear now to shut it right down. Ching ching dance expression crew. Every dance where they bring it slap way. Watch how they mix up the whole with the new. The selector them a shell down the party. Ricky Chupa boom boom pass through. Fire licks blaze like a inferno every time he play a new tune. There's a highway reggae party on tonight. Rasta gonna shell it down, right down. Yes, a highway reggae party. Rasta gonna shell it down, right down. Come on, our music lovers, lovers. Yes, the party's on, the party's on. Just listen and feel the music everywhere. The party's swinging in full gear. Yes, a whole heap of people coming from near and far. They'll be dancing the whole night away to some sweet reggae music, some hot like Bobby One. We'll be dancing from dusk until the break of dawn. Yes, there's a Irish reggae party on tonight. Irish reggae party. Yes, a Irish reggae party every time. Irish reggae party on tonight. Yes, there's an Irish reggae party on tonight. Yes, a Irish reggae party. Yes, a Irish reggae party on in town. Rasta gonna shell it down. Oh God, Rasta gonna shell it down. Lord of mercy, Rasta gonna shell it down. Oh God.
All right, the second song, Inside the Grill, by the man called Desert. I hear reggae party. Third song, Inside the Grill. No, therefore you one entitled Cockpit Country by Jamaica. The third song inside today's grill.
Emancipated when water is life more valuable than oil and alumina. What a controversy! Indigenousy, Commission of Integrity, indigenous. What you know? Use your rights or you lose your rights. Sometimes you have to choose who to fight because faster than a computer type. You can lose your rights, yeah. Use your rights or you lose your rights. Sometimes you have to choose who to fight because faster than a computer type. You can lose your rights. What I'm going with the cockpit, everything pause like a spot kick. My roots feel the government is unfit. Out of many no giant petition we sign. Nobody no feel it for mine. He might not be the brightest, but don't call him a dunce. Some decorum for the forum, we have to denounce. No want to get shocky like the dog with the mums. Simple people are always get the crumbs. Not a tractor can cross because bounty cross. Ecosystem provide like a water park. Some of the rarest species you never yet seen. Cockpit country cannot disregard. Use your rights or you lose your rights. Sometimes you have to choose who to fight because faster than a computer type. You can lose your rights. Cockpit country, this how we cockpit country. We know oh no mind it, no mind it. Jamaican live for giant way. Cockpit country, this a cockpit country. We know oh no mind it, no mind it. Jamaicans live for giant way. Bongo push the grass, cat. Independent. What is independent? Seems like Jamaica become independent. It's like the people get ignorant, but you can't do business in a arrogance. Monumental training across the world, indigenous benefit across the board. If the leaders must shut the country sing, a chain is as strong as the weakest link. You give respect to get respect. Tell me what the hell you think. No fussing and fighting across the table. The treaty signed so the people able. No false promises, no secret agenda.
So take some action with some pen and
Use your rights
paper.
or you lose your rights. Sometimes you have to choose who we fight because faster than a computer type. You can lose your rights. Cockpit country. This how we cockpit country. We know who no mind it, no mind it. Jamaican we join way. Cockpit country. This a cockpit country. We know who no mind it. Jamaicans we join way. So no run and no bother encroach on the border. Impact assessment make sure for the order. An environment was so magnificent provide 40% fresh water. Controversy, indigenous. This a worse than disease for them call leprosy. Come and see them a fulfill some run prophecy. Boy. Poorer, why some remain poorer? The diaspora invite the anchor, all the news media. Indigenous. Hey, elevation and Jamaica, you know.
Yeah, people who no follow it. This is my analogy. I go and write a letter to all the universities across the world and ask them what is independence? Is Jamaica really independent? What I tell you now? Fire burn.
I shot.
All right, the third song inside the grill there for you by the man called. Third song inside the grill, Jamaica. A quick pause for the calls. When they come back, we'll have the votes. There's a quick 8 commercial time. And keep locked to us here, Roots FM 96.1. We know we are the authentic voice of Jamaica's inner city.
Are you in search for life's true meaning? Are you in need of a sweet anointing? Are you in need of a holy blessing? Well, here's something inspiring. Join Dwight Irving on Roots 96.1 FM from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. for the Sunday morning inspiration. It's radical, it's natural, it's inspirational. It's the Sunday morning inspiration right here on Roots 96.1 FM. Listen and be inspired.
I was falling, stepped in on time, leading up life.
Roots FM, voice of the inner city. We're keeping it real for you.
All right, now the 60.1 FM band. In the meantime, 3 songs went on the grill. You can telephone calls and your votes. Number to call is 376. You can text our WhatsApp to 376-8418. All right, they can call to vote live on air at Roots FM 96.1. And we see some best appear coming there from big up to wifey Tia, son Josh, and Saeed. Yeah, man, and friends Cookie and the kids. Big up Scotty and the kids as well. So we need some votes from these. We need some votes right now inside the WhatsApp running from, right? Wifey Tia, Josh, Saeed, Cootie, and Scotty and kids. All right, number to call now is a 372-8446. That's a 372-8446. And we're gonna carry over the votes from the song that I'm going to play. We're gonna carry over the votes right now. We did went on the road into Olympic Way earlier and did some pre-voting. All right, you can also call the vote live on air. Yeah, that's 372-8446. Or you can text our WhatsApp to 376-841. 3 songs on the grill. First one you heard there on the grill. The first song you heard inside today's grill so far. That was the one there by the man called the song. The song. Yeah, you heard Jamaica. No, not Jamaica. CB, Walk With You. The second song you heard was the song entitled Our Desert Our Reggae Party by Desert. And the third song you heard was by the man called Jati. Yeah, but the third song you heard there so far was by the man called Jamaica. Yeah, one called Cockpit Country. And those are the 3 songs that went inside the grill. I want to give us the early votes. We got early votes we got so far. Went on the road. And Sam went 3 miles on Spanish Down Road. And Sam said the first 2 songs are big. The third song average. Little said the first 2 songs, first one average, second song big, third song average. Pat say the first two songs are big and the third song lame. Simone say the first one average, second song big, third song lame. 2Q say the first two songs are big and the third song lame. And Sim say the first one average, second song big, third song lame. Marlon say the first one average, second song big, and the third song lame. Sally say the first song average, second song big, third song lame. And we have Gambler. Yeah, but say all three songs are average. We have TJ say the first one big, second song average, third song lame. We have Josh say the first one big, second song, no, the first song average, second song big, and the third song is a lame tune. All right, 96. What's your vote now inside the show? 96.1 on the FM band, and it's 376-8418. That's 376-8418. Or you can text our WhatsApp to 376-8418. It is indeed a what's the verdict. Oh, where's my 376-8418 right there and then? All right, I didn't say star 121. I left my phone cards downstairs. Oh my God, I have my apology. 96 on the FM dial, and it's 376-8418. Let's go. Let's see now who is on the text line right now. Who is on the text line? Who is on the text line there right now? Root FM 96.1. Yeah, man. 376-8418. Who is on the text line right now? Let's see now. Going to the Dudley Thompson Show page. Michelle there. Michelle is saying the first Michelle. Oh, River Pen. Michelle is saying the first two songs are big and the third song average. All right, Michelle, the first two songs are big and the third song average. Come there from Michelle. I think Michelle is in Old Harbor, I think. That's Michelle I'm thinking. All right, let's go again. 96.1 on this here FM dial. Roots FM 96.1 to 376-8418. I can text our WhatsApp now to 376-8418. Roots 96.1 on this here FM band. All right. All right, they're trying to find out, I guess, some of the vote now, right now. Where am I now? All right, where am I? Where am I? We're going in now, getting the votes here. I'll come here from, it look like Anthony. All right, going into the live stream now. Winston Jesse, the first one, big, second song, average, and the third song, lame. All right, Winston Jesse, the first one, big, second song, average, and the third song, lame. All right, and the song, the carryover, is also in effect as well. All right, vote there from Winston Gel. All right, Max Funk, I say, I'll check on my text line here. All right, Jim Dandy, David Wisdom, and other persons. Yes, I think they are voting on WhatsApp. All right, Max Funk here is voting on WhatsApp as well. All right, WhatsApp, Miss Funk is saying the first one is average, second song average, and the third song big. All right, he said the first one is average, second song average, and the third song big. I think the content of this one is what got people. The cockpit country, the content. I think the content got the attention of Max Funk over there in the UK. All right, 96.1 on the FM dial, and we continue to go now on stream now. And we go to Lady. All right, and Lady is saying the first one is average, second song big, and the third song is average. All right, let's go again. Let's see, Norbatan, you voting Norbatan?
No, man.
Give me a vote.
Yeah, that's the number one. The big song.
Next
one, the third one, average.
Yes.
The third one.
All right.
Average too.
All right, so Norbatan is saying the first one, big, second song, average, and the third song, average. I think this song might lose out based on the carryover, because this song was brought in as a replacement song. And if they carry over all the votes that they did earlier. All right, 96.1 at the FM dial. So I think on that note now, so the carryover make a difference. So, all right, so I think we have a winner here. I'll do it the carryover work against song number one. But indeed, the winning song in the side tonight's What's the Verdict is I Reggae Party by Desert. Second time inside the verdict. And the second time, he has a winning song. All right, so Desert Song, Hey Reggae Party, is indeed the big song in the side tonight. For the big song there for you for today's show. Hey Reggae Party by the man called Desert. We'll tell you how many big vote this one got. The big song inside tonight's show. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Oh, the wrong one there for you. The wrong one. That's one like a commercial there. All right, read the song. Where is the song? Here we go.
Yes, there's a Irish reggae party on tonight. Rest are gonna shut it down. Lord of mercy. Here's a Irish reggae party on in town. Rest are gonna shut it down. Right down. Sister Kalachi will be doing try. Very soon I'm singing no disturbance. Marcia Griffiths rocking the place. Luciano and the prophet. I appear now the shell it right down. We'll be dancing the whole night away. Yes, there's a Irish reggae party on tonight. Rest are gonna shell it down. Lord of mercy. Yes, there's a Irish reggae party on tonight. Rest are gonna shell it down. Right down. Come watch your rivers, cleavers, passe. Ching ching dance expression crew. Every dance where they bring it slap way. Watch how they mix up the whole with the new. This selector them a shell down the party. Ricky chipper boom boom pass through. Fire licks blaze like a inferno. Every time they play another new tune. There's a Irish reggae party on tonight. Rasta gonna shell it down. Right down. Yes, a Irish reggae party. Rasta gonna shell it down. Right down. Come on, oh music lovers, lovers. Yes, the party's on, the party's on. Just listen and feel the music everywhere. The party's swinging in full gear. Yes, a whole heap of people coming from near and far. They'll be dancing the whole night away to some sweet reggae music. Some hot like Bobby One. We'll be dancing from dusk until the break of dawn. Yes, there's a Irish reggae party on tonight. A Irish party, Irish reggae party. Yes, a Irish reggae party in town. Irish reggae party on tonight. Yes, there's an Irish reggae party on tonight. Yes, an Irish reggae party. Yes, an Irish reggae party on in town. Rest are gonna shut it down. Oh God, rest are gonna shut it down. Lord of mercy, rest are gonna shut it down. Oh God.
Yeah, man, that is song. Welcome back to the show. This is very close indeed. I think the carryover work against song number one. The winning song there by the man called Desert received 6 big votes, 8 average and no lame. Second, no, sorry, it received 8 big votes, 6 average and no lame. Second spot for the song number one. Yes, indeed. But that song received 6 big votes, 8 average and no lame. And third with the song number 3, with 1 big, 3 average and 10 lame. Oh, so the big song for today, the man called Desert. I reggae party only by 2 votes. Wow, close indeed. And remember today at 7 o'clock we'll be joining back the update there for the 190th annual General Conference of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints in Salt Lake City and Utah. So at 7 o'clock, we join that conference at 7 o'clock, right after an early edition of the Dudley Thompson Show. We'll be joining at 7 o'clock. We'll be joining them very shortly in that event. But in the meantime, 96 here, the big song. We'll take a quick pause. So we're inside the feature we call a Sports Spectrum right now. And today's Sports Spectrum is brought to you, of course, by...
What's the verdict winner and rising reggae star Essence with songs such as Bad, Big Dreams, and Fresh. For bookings you can call 876-410-6107 or 376-8418. Look out for Essence, a big What's the Verdict winner. She's a star in the making. The big album, The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends, now available, featuring Paul Hamilton, oh, baby, baby, so wild. Admiral Tess, I was glad, Bhutan Warrior, Sam Buttercup, as close as I can. Hopton James, girl of my dream, where are you? Michael Rutherford, and Proactive. Bang to bang, The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends. Get your copies now. Count on me. Distributed by VP Records. Just call 954-966-4744. For all your pharmaceutical needs and much more, go to 3 Miles Pharmacy at Shops 3 and 4 3 Miles Plaza, and they're located at 176 Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11. Or you can call 758-6645, that's 758-6645, or 758-0681. That's 3 Miles Pharmacy. They're willing to go the extra mile just for you.
All right, and welcome back now to the feature we call here a Sports Spectrum, and it's 96.1 on this year FM dial. You're inside the Sports Spectrum for today. And today inside Sports Spectrum, an action-packed show for you today. We're going to take you back now to a small feature about the making of West Indies fast bowling. But here for the likes of Michael Holding and some outstanding West Indian fast bowler. I'm going to hear about the likes of West Indies fast bowling. And interesting note about these fast bowlers here in the Caribbean and the West Indies fast bowling was the hallmark of the West Indies in their heyday. All right, let's now relive a little of that here in the side of Sports Spectrum. The genesis of West Indies fast bowling. Here we go.
I want to show our viewers this. I want to know how did the whole West Indies fast bowling era start? There's a little story about that which suddenly shook things up, shook the world of cricket up.
Well, the four-prong base attack, I think is what you're referring to.
The fearsome foursome.
Yeah, because we have had some great fast bowlers in the past, you know, but 1975-76 we went to Australia and we were bombarded by good fast bowlers, and not just good fast bowlers, but terrorizing fast bowling. A lot of the guys got hit, that sort of a thing.
Why?
Well, you had Lilly, you had Thompson, you had Lenny Pascoe. Max Walker wasn't that quick, but he was one of the four-prong. And then you had a fellow by Gus Gilmore who played as well. So Australia had 5 men there that could run in and bowl and terrorize the opposition. Well, when we came back from Australia, 76, we played India at home. And we set India a big target in Trinidad of 400-odd runs. That everyone thought, okay, we'll win this test match easily because we have 2 spinners in the lineup. And they say, in Trinidad, you play spinners, the spinners will bowl out the opposition. Well, they didn't quite bowl the opposition out easy. As a matter of fact, I think India lost something like 4 wickets. One of them was by the run-out route. So the combination of what our experience in Australia, plus what happened in Trinidad when we picked the 2 spinners, I think Clive Lloyd decided, hey, this ain't going to work. We're going to pick our best 4 bowlers. If our best 4 bowlers are seamers, if they are spinners, whatever they are, we'll play them. It just happens at that time we had a lot of fast bowlers. So he selected 4 fast bowlers going through the rest of that series, and of course continues with that, and we know what happened.
Okay, so the four fast bowlers, just name the assassins with you.
Well, the original 4 prong, at that stage, yes. we had people like Van Burnholder, yes, who went to England in 76, Keith Boyce, who was playing around that time. But the original 4 prong pace attack that everyone talks about constituted Andy Roberts, Joel Garner, Colin Croft, and myself. Then Malcolm Marshall joined in afterwards, and they came up left because he was a man. He was the leader of the attack initially. He was a senior man when he dropped out. Malcolm Marshall came in, so that then filled the four again. But the original 4 was with Andy as the head man.
Very cool. The Acropolis Horsemen. That was the term I think was going around as well.
Well, we didn't pay attention to too much of the talk. Okay. We just wanted to go up there and get the job done.
I want to show our viewers
Remember Michael Holding, a whispering death, just terrorising Australian batting attacks. For anyone under 35, just remembered all the stories. Michael Holding, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure, man. Glad to be here.
We've got an opportunity to talk all things fast bowling. I want to get from you, what makes a fast bowler? What gets the ball down at that 90 miles an hour plus?
Well, that's not something that you can explain to people exactly what makes a fast bowler. You have either got it or you haven't. You can't go out there and manufacture one. You can't go into the gym and build a fast bowler. You have got to have the ability to bowl fast, and then someone perhaps can help you to bowl a bit faster. But if you haven't got it, you haven't got it.
Okay, to start with then, I think a lot of people begin with the run-up. There has to be something that generates a little bit of pace coming into it. We've got some fantastic footage of you doing it so very nicely.
Well, the run-up helps a lot. You need to build your momentum, get into the crease. You need a bit of rhythm. You need a bit of coordination, and all that comes together to help you to bowl fast. There's not one specific area that you can do without.
And then, Mikey, there's a great deal of passion and desire to get wickets as well as be quick.
And do hard work.
Yes.
It's not easy bowling fast. You have got to be willing to do a lot of hard work. You have got to train, you have got to be strong. And when I say strong, I don't mean going into the gym and trying to look like Mr. Atlas. Just getting strong by building muscle, but not to deposit on the beach.
Or sort of inappropriate areas of your body. What are they?
Throughout my entire body. I try to build throughout my entire body to get them all parts of my body stronger. And when I went to the gym, I did everything. I did back, I did shoulders, I did my hamstring, I did my quads, I did my calf, everything. Because you want a strong body. And once your body is strong, that will help you to get through bowling fast. You need training, of course. You don't just go to the gym. And Dennis Sweet, you know, Slugger.
Yep.
He used to have us running and running and running, miles upon miles, and that helps.
And that helps in terms of the repeat spells as well. There's not much point bowling fast if you can only bowl it for the first 4 overs.
No, you have got to be able to, at 5:30, when Lloydie says, Mr. T, as my nickname was, give him a 4. You have got to be able to give him 4 proper overs, not just running in and put it in that spot.
So what are your thoughts on the current workload management of fast bowlers?
Well, I don't know exactly how teams manage fast bowlers because I hear about a lot of rotating of fast bowlers. I suppose because the amount of cricket that is being played now and fast bowlers today have so many different forms of the game that they do play, you need to give them some rest. In my day, Heels and Mill, I played 12 years of test cricket. I played 60 test matches, an average of 5 per year. So, you know, there was not a lot of workload. And the only time we played cricket during summer was when we came to England. In the West Indies, we played January to February, March. Then every 4 years we'll come to England. Otherwise, you had from March through to September, October off. So you got a lot of rest. You had time to go back into the gym and rebuild.
And one of your great challenges, bowling in tremendous quartets, was getting your hands on the ball and not giving it up easy.
Well, if you want to keep on taking wickets, you better make sure that you start taking wickets from us for a spell. Because you might not see that ball again. When you have Andy and Big Bird and those guys, they want wickets as well. So if you want to take 5, get 3 early.
the art of bowling fast.
Yeah.
There's also an art of playing quick bowlers as well. And you've,
For sure,
you've
from
bowled
the
to a lot of,
bed.
bowled to a lot of fantastic batters over your time. In terms of Australians in particular, who did you think played fast bowling the best?
Well, I played in my early days against the two Chappells. Greg Chappell was technically very, very sound, but the man that I hated to bowl to was his brother, Chappelli. Chappelli, in my opinion, was so unorthodox. Smith reminds me a little bit of Chappelli, but in a different way. Chappelli would shuffle across his stumps a lot. As you see, they're shuffling across, and you think sometimes, oh, I can hit that leg stump. Forget it. Don't try and hit that leg stump. Another thing about Chappelli is that he would play different shots to the same delivery. A ball wide outside the stump, he might cut it one time, or he might try and pull it the next time. So it's difficult to plan for somebody like that. And while Greg was a lot more technical, you could plan how to bowl to Greg. Not that you're going to get him out, but you could plan how to try and bowl to him.
And could you sometimes just get the sense that some players didn't like it, and that would just sort of feed you a little bit more?
Well, I ain't going to call names, but I remember going onto the field one day, and a player came up to me and wanted to tie my shoes lace for me, my boot laces. He wanted to make friends. But sometimes you'd see someone walking out from the pavilion, and you know this guy is not going to enjoy it.
That's a good attempt at trying to meet a mate of yours. Jofra Archer, we'll talk about him through you. I think he's found out that Test cricket's a bit of a grind now.
It is. No, people talk about Jofra Archer bowling 20 overs in a day in a second 11 game or in a county game. It's easy. That is easy. But in a test match, when the adrenaline is pumping, you might bowl the same 20 overs, but you're a lot more tired than if you're in a county game. Because with the adrenaline pumping, you're going to be charging in, you're going to be using a lot more energy. And that is what Jofra Archer has to learn as time goes on. He keeps on telling people, oh, I can bowl a lot of overs. I've done this before. Second 11 game or county game, not the same situation in a test match. And as we have seen in this series so far, his top speed, 96 miles an hour. He hasn't approached that again since.
Yeah. And do you think that's a workload thing? Is that big?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's something Joe Root and management are going to have to deal with?
They will have to deal with it. Jofra Archer, of course, will have to get stronger. He will have to get physically stronger. He's not a big man. I wasn't a big man either, but I tried to get stronger by putting on muscle. I'm 8 pounds lighter now than when I played. It's because I've lost of muscle. I no longer train. Muscle is heavy, and he has to try and get some muscle.
This Australian quartet will take line out of it. The three quicks and the couple on the bench, they look like they're developing a lovely group of fast bowlers.
Definitely. That Australia and India, I think.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that, me saying India developing fast bowlers? But I think Australia and India have some fantastic fast bowlers now, and that is why they are winning so many test matches. Fast bowlers win test matches. Good fast bowlers, that is.
Yeah.
Win test matches. Spinners will, yes, win the odd test match, but fast bowlers will win a lot more because of that fear factor.
They've got everything covered, haven't they? They've got consistency, they've got pace, and they've got sustained physical energy at the batsman.
That spell from Cummins yesterday, I know you only got 1 wicket, but mercy, you should have had 3 or 4. That was a fantastic spell. Hazelwood benefited from that afterwards. But Cummins' spell was fantastic. I love to see him running. His heels are hitting his buttocks when he's charging in. If his heels ain't hitting his buttocks, you know he ain't charging in. And he gets it right where he should, just about off stump, a little bit of movement either direction.
Okay, we're going to clip that up because that is high praise from you to Pat Cummins, to one of the Australian quicks. Todd, back to you. We're just going to keep grilling Mikey here.
All right, you hear you. All right, and you heard there from Michael Holden on the making of the fast West Indies football attack. It destroyed teams back then. Quick pause for the cause and come right back there to you.
Check out this EP by upcoming artist Nobleton, entitled Word Sound.
What we do to make the world go round, yeah.
Word Sound and the Power.
Word, sound and power. Every minute, every hour.
More love.
More love. We need.
Spoken spoken word, and more. For bookings, you can call 530-3682, distributed by Zoja on the Bright Star Entertainment label. That's Word Sound, the big EP by Nobleton. Get your copies now. The big album, The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends, now available, featuring Paul Hamilton,
Oh, baby, baby, so I will.
Admiral Tess,
I was glad.
Bhutan Warrior,
Time has come.
Sam Buttercup,
As close as I can.
Upton James,
Girl of my dream, where are you?
Michael Rutherford,
Jamaica nice, Jamaica nice. It feels like paradise.
and Proactive.
Bang to bang,
The Ultimate, Paul Hamilton and Friends. Get your copies now.
count on you. Say you're on a first night party.
Distributed by VP Records. Just call 954-966-4744.
Drinking a bottle of Heaven Flow purified water is like restoring life at the highest standard. Refreshing quality that keeps you hydrated in any weather. Running, walking, or at the office, your best choice for purified drinking water is Heaven Flow. A piece of heaven. Distributed by Flow Drinking Water, 30 to 32 Reynolds Road, Kingston 10. Call 876-455-4732. Email heavenflow@gmail.com. Visit our website at heavenflowwater.com.
What's the verdict winner on Rising Reggae Star Essence with songs such as Bad, Big Dreams, and Fresh. For bookings, you can call 876-410-6107 or 376-8418. Look out for Essence, a big What's the Verdict winner. She's a star in the making.
Listen to my slogan, no cause no commotion. I flow with the beat like the waves of the ocean. Feel chosen like romance, sometimes antisocial. When the beat lift me up like a potion.
For all your pharmaceutical needs and much more, go to 3 Miles Pharmacy at shops the 3 and 4 3 Miles Plaza, and they're located at 176 Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11. Or you can call 758-6645, that's 758-6645, or 758-0681. That's 3 Miles Pharmacy. They're willing to go the extra mile just for you.
All right, 96.1 on this year FM dial here inside Sports Spectrum here, Root FM 96.1, and Sports Now, but happening now because of COVID. As Tottenham Hotspur have cut the pay of 550 non-playing staff for April and May by 20% because of the coronavirus pandemic. Chairman Daniel Levy announced this on Tuesday. Spurs became the second Premier League club after Newcastle to make use of the UK's government foreclosure scheme, which allows employees to claim up to 80% of their wages up to the maximum £2,500 per month. Levy hoped players will follow suit. Through Professional Football Association PFA Chief Executive Officer, that's Gunn Taylor, this week said he planned to block a blanket reduction in their salaries. So despite the COVID going on, the COVID reasons, and no football can be played, teams are asked to take players so far taking pay cuts. And La Liga could return behind closed door as soon as July, according to the Media Pro Chief Executive, that's Jerome Rose. The league, which has been postponed indefinitely due to the coronavirus pandemic, which has led to more than 8,400 deaths in Spain and more than 42,000 globally. Rose said the chief, one of the La Liga's broadcast partners, hope it will be back on the way by July. Barcelona held a 2-point lead over Real Madrid when La Liga was stopped earlier this year. While Rose believed it could resume in July, he warned that if a positive test for COVID-19 from a player, after that, we see the campaign come to an abrupt end. And Wimbledon has cancelled on Wednesday because of the coronavirus. The first time since World War II that the Grand Slam tennis tournament has been has not played. All right. The All England Club announced after an emergency meeting that the event, it refers to simply as the championship, being scrapped for 2020. Wimbledon was scheduled to take place on the club's grass court on outskirts of London from June 29 to July 12. Instead, the next edition of the tournament will be played on July 28 to June 11 in 2021. The tournament was first held in 1877 and has been contested every year since, the exception of two stretches from 1915 to 1918 because of World War I, and from 1940 to 1945 because of World War II. It also joined the growing list of sports events scrapped completely this year because of COVID-19 outbreak, including the Tokyo Olympics, rescheduled to July next year, will be pushed back for 12 months, and the NCAA championships, men and women college basketball tournaments. Wimbledon is the first major tennis championship wiped out this year because of the coronavirus. The start of French Open been postponed until late May to late September. And now the US Open is scheduled to be played in New York August 31st to September 13. We're hoping that that one could go on, but we still see, depending on the coronavirus, if that one will be allowed to go on. All right, so I think on that note, we're going to wind down Sports Spectrum for today. And inside the Sports Spectrum, and before we go from Sports Spectrum, a quick note here, a flashback here inside us, the Sports Spectrum 96.1 on the derby in Florida. Yes, and it was run without spectators. That's the derby over there in Florida. Run without spectators. And in today's Sports Spectrum, let's pick up the commentary on that one. The Florida Derby without spectators.
McCurlin, Florida Derby. Moving up toward the inside, Chivalry gets the first call, as seen on TV. Was away quicker today, and he's down toward the inside, but Chivalry beats him to the rail. Up on the outside, Ete Indian is next. They're stacked across the course after that. Rogue Element was no less than 6 wide as they chase Chivalry around the first turn. Ete Indian right up on his outside. He's now second, as seen on TV. He has to angle for Racing Room. He's a joint third with the Holy Bull winner, Tis the Law, 4 wide in fourth. 5 wide out there in Independence Hall. Gouverneur Morris is sandwiched between horses. My First Grammy is down toward the inside. Candy Tycoon is second last, and the trailer is Rogue Element, and the pace is controlled early. 23-3 for the opening quarter. Down the backstretch they go. Chivalry having an early tussle with Ete Indian on the outside second. Manny Franco has Tis the Law perfectly positioned third at the 5/8. Back to fourth goes As Seen on TV. Then it's Candy Tycoon. He covers up Gouverneur Morris, who's in the 2 path. At the inside in My First Grammy, third last. Candy Tycoon is still second last. And the trailer is Rogue Element, and they're inside half a mile from home in the Florida Derby. And here comes the matchup. Ete Indian just ran by Chivalry, but Tis the Law moves to him on the outside. Independence Hall given the green light by Joel Rosario to launch a bid. He's now fourth, 4 in front of Gouverneur Morris. Backpedaling is As Seen on TV. The rest not of consequence with 5/16 to run. On the outside, Tis the Law bids up boldly now to challenge Ete Indian for the top. Chivalry at a huge number cuts the corner and tries to fight on. Gouverneur Morris is loose and charging on the far outside. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Manny Franco sets down Tis the Law, and he's moving away. Chivalry is now outrunning Ete Indian for second. Gouverneur Morris is now fourth. Less than a 16th to go in the Florida Derby, and it's time to respect the law. Tis the Law is your Florida Derby winner. He won by 3 over Chivalry second, Ete Indian third, then Gouverneur Morris and Independence Hall to complete the high five in 150 flat.
Oh, Tis the Law. That's how Tis the Law won the Derby in Florida. Yes, without spectators because of the COVID-19 pandemic. So on that note, it comes to the end of today's Sports Spectrum. And it was brought to you, of course, by brought to you, of course, there by
Drinking a bottle of Heaven Flow purified water is like restoring life at the highest standard. Refreshing quality that keeps you hydrated in any weather. Running, walking, or at the office, your best choice for purified drinking water is Heaven Flow. A piece of heaven. Distributed by Flow Drinking Water, 30 to 32 Reynolds Road, Kingston 10. Call 876-455-4732. Email heavenflow@gmail.com. Visit our website at heavenflowwater.com.
What's the verdict winner on Rising Reggae Star Essence with songs such as Bad, Big Dreams, and Fresh. For bookings, you can call 876-410-6107 or 376-8418. Look out for Essence, a big What's the Verdict winner. She's a star in the making. Like the waves of the ocean, feel chosen like romance, sometimes antisocial. When the beat lift me up like a potion. For all your pharmaceutical needs and much more, go to 3 Miles Pharmacy at Shops the 3 and 4 3 Miles Plaza, and they're located at 176 Spanish Town Road, Kingston 11. Or you can call 758-6645, that's 758-6645, or 758-0681. That's 3 Miles Pharmacy. They're willing to go the extra mile just for you.
All right, 96.1 AM and this your FM dial. In the meantime, all right, that's how we end Sports Spectrum. For the meantime, we go to a band called, you go to an artist now? Yes, man. They call him Major Brandish, rough and rugged. But the man called Major Brandish for you.
Well, it's a raggy road, na 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 na. On the Brandish I represent, yeah. Whoa, 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 na 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 na. Hey, I see the youths them try to live a better life, to live a better life, to live a better life. But the system we live in make it hard for the youth and survive. Circumstance influence, enough youths turn to crime. I hear mama cry, I see the tears from her eyes. It's a rough and raggy road. 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 I see the system they design to control my people, manipulate to control our minds. I own a meditation, I read between the lines. It's a rough and raggy road. 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 I won't be a victim, I won't be victimized. Some by the website, the system is on their minds. It's rough, it tough, but we not give up. Me say it's rough, it tough, but we not give up. It's a rough and raggy road. 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 youth realize unemployment breeds crime. What are you doing to ease the stress from their minds? I see more tax, high prices, still minimum wage no rise. Me say it rough, but we nah give up. Me say it rough, but we nah give up. It's a rough and raggy road. It's a rough and raggy road. It's a rough and raggy road. It's a rough and raggy road.
Yeah, man, 96.1 on this here FM dial. Yeah, man, we call him Major Brandish. One called Rough and Rugged Road by the man called Major Brandish there for you. Yeah, man, Rough and Rugged Road. The man called, we call him Nobleton. Up next. Nobleton there for you up next. Nobleton.
Oh, he's the same one.
Yeah. Yes. I pray. Most High Jah will lead the way. Oh, our Father, who art in Zion, hallowed be thy name. Yeah. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in Zion. Your kingdom come down, kingdom come down. 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 Fret not thyself because of evil men, neither be envious. In Jah alone you trust, faith shall be thy evidence. In a Jah residence, cannot be no weak foot to stand for dominance. Your kingdom come down, kingdom come down. 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 Make a joyful noise unto the Most High. Serve the Most High with gladness. Yes, yes. Singers and players of instruments, please do not mislead the children. Give them the right not to fuss and fight. Kingdom come down, kingdom come down. Your kingdom come down, kingdom come down. Your kingdom come down, kingdom come down. Your kingdom come down, kingdom come down. Perception of heart and mind, in a them a perilous time. All I see is wickedness and fear crying. Me tell them your kingdom they are so on earth. Your kingdom they are so on earth. No for live life but not know where life worth. Your kingdom they are so on earth. Your kingdom come down, kingdom come down. 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 Your kingdom come down.
We call him Nobleton. More song from Nobleton for you.
This is the bright sound music. I'm gonna never refuse it. Yeah. I will not fear them, not go near them. Have the most I got me, give me helping. We call him Kirk Davis, a.k.a. Little Kirk. Some years ago, they were Kirk Davis for you, Kirk Davis. So. He does backbiters and look at your work, cause they worship us, they got to go down. This is the bright sound music. I'm gonna never music, yeah. I will not fear them, not go near them. Have the most I got me, give me helping. We no fear them, we not even interfere with them. Leave the lost plan right and now we not care them. We no fear them, not go near them. Cause the most I alone will disappear them. We no fear them, no, 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 no. Check it, got me got this, so me get it and move, and then me step out and the battlefield. Eden's right and now them get around here. Crush them out, the one of them must squeal, don't be the one of them. It's up on the heel out, them go sell out the most type of vanity. Lots of them know what not a sanity. They ain't got no love for humanity, the words from the mouth of their profanity. Yeah, what are we gonna say? Good over evil, righteousness I will bring to the people. Look at the Edens and mark up and feeble, because they will have all some devil worshipping people. Oh yeah, but just do good and good it will follow you. And the most I God we will see you true. No matter what they even say, and we burn out the hypocrites for you. I will not fear them, not go near them. Let the most I God we give my praise them. We no fear them, we not interfere. We not them evil last business right and there we no care them. Yeah, we not fear them, we not go near them. Have the most I God we give my praise them. Cause we no fear them, we not even go near them. But the most I deal with them out. La 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 la, you touch your red zone. But the most I God is alive and evil is always around. Give up the seed where you're planting at the ground. And say what goes around comes around. Yeah. See, they know them take the mark of the beast. And the whole of them have to get the feet. Them come together with them right and the places with them sacrifice, yeah. And them bloody feast, yeah. You know, see attention in other years. And them a come with them man-made disease. Set the most I make the heaven and the earth. So you know wickedness of disease, yeah. We no fear them, not go near them. Because the most I God in doing in grace them. We no fear them, we not interfere in them Vatican business rights. I know we no fear them. We no fear them, not go near them. Have the most I God me give me heal them. We no fear them, we not interfere. We not them evil as plan now. The most I keep on rising high. Good over evil every time. We no fear them. Eden right and now them get a raggy. Touch them out, they will not them must feel to be up. They one of them that they bitch up on them in yeah. Them got this all the most high for vanity. Lots of them know I'm not the sanity. They ain't got no love for humanity. Yeah, man, don't fear them. They call him Kirk Davis. Yeah, man. We're going to a female artist. Just heard him from the man called Kirk Davis. But they say why the man called Nobleton. Yeah, man. Production there. Kirk Davis, once known as Little Kirk. It'll be John. We go to the lady. We call her. I call her name, right? More Princess. Yeah, man. More Princess. One called Fake Restitution. Yeah, man. Female artist on the rise. Rebranded herself. In the meantime.
Until
suspicion, extinction of intrusion and illusion, organized collection, desperation and aggression, global prostitution is inverted retribution.
A big song. One called Fake Restitution.
Every day them run the profile. When them are the real criminal. Every day them run the profile. Fake restitution. The people they must suffer while make plans. Partial incision with decisions to create problems. They segregate the losses and change the circumstances. Consumption with conception cause execution and extinction. Organized prescription distribution cause infection. Them inscription distorted fiction. Hospital admission, submission and them mission. Them restriction and them jurisdiction. Arbitration with subordination. Left us with no protection. So what's the solution? Every day them run my profile. When them are the real criminal. Every day them run my profile. So what's the conclusion? Don't try protect this one. So many stages is yet to one. No mighty one. Transform my faces. Hold me close in your arms. I purchase. When you love me, you make me say first. No restriction, you clear my way. The code of God is my only solution. Mighty one. Protect this one. Please protect this one. Protect this one. Please protect this one. Code of God is my only solution. Almighty one. Protect this one. The code of God is my only solution. Almighty one. Please protect this one. The code of God is my only solution. The code of God is my only solution. The code of God is my only solution. Almighty one. Transform my face.
Yeah, man, a big song there by the one called Fake Restitution. And hope I getting her name right. Morfrid Princeidis. Morprincidis. Morph Princeidis. Hopefully, and that's probably the young lady's name. Yeah, man, Jamaica now living in Florida. Big song there for her. One called Fake Restitution. Big song here inside the Dudley Thompson Show. Quick pause here for the cause and come right back. Remember, coming up at 7 o'clock, we'll be joining the 190th annual General Conference of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, coming to you from from Salt Lake City in Utah, in the US. Quick pause for the cause and come back there to you.
The fight stop mosquito from bite you. That mean we are go clean up school, workplace, home and community too.
Let us fight against dengue. Join the National Dengue Cleanup Crew as we search for and destroy mosquito breeding sites from January 24 to January 26, 2020.
Jamaica, this is the National Cleanup Crew. Come join the fight stop mosquito from bite you.
Mosquitoes wanted dead, not alive. A message from the Ministries of Health and Wellness, Culture and Local Government.
No containers, no mosquito, no dengue. So anywhere there is a breeding site, come make we get rid of them.
Believe me, people, don't play no fool. It's the only way to be dengue proof. Use repellent and cover up.
But just in case you have a high fever with severe headache, pains to nausea, take a paracetamol, drink lots of water. No take no chance till visit your doctor. Clear the site, avoid the bite, but just in case, treat it right.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness, sponsored by the NHF.
All right, 96.1 on this FM dial. Yeah, we go to the lady. Lady says, we're trying to find this lady all year. She's the mother of mackerel. and we call her. Where is it again? The mother of Mercury. We can't find her. We go to because we go to Odette Shakespeare. A song called The Mighty Warrior Gospel.
Warriors arise. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. We are mighty warriors, ready for the battle. We are mighty warriors, fighting for the Lord. 1,000 may fall on your side, 10,000 at my right hand, but it shall not come near me.
It's a big song inside. What's the verdict? Here we go.
When we raise our hands in Zion, when we raise our hands for the Lord, when we raise our hands in Zion, when we raise our hands for the Lord, we see the reward of the wicked. No evil shall befall me. He's in control. God shall give his angels charge over me. The enemy defeated. The enemy now defeated. He's powerless and harmless. My mighty God stands beside me. Now we got the victory. When we raise our hands in Zion, when we raise our hands for the Lord, it's for you, Jesus. When we raise our hands in Zion, when we raise our hands for the Lord, mighty warriors. We are mighty warriors. We are mighty warriors. We fighting for the Lord. Enemy defeated. We are mighty warriors. We are mighty warriors. We are mighty warriors. Fighting for the Lord. You see the reward of the wicked. No evil shall befall. My God shall give his angels charge over me. The enemy now defeated. Is powerless and harmless. My God stands beside me. Now we got the victory. When we raise our hands in Zion, when we raise our hands for the Lord, we fear no foe. When we raise our hands in Zion, when we raise our hands for the Lord, why don't you lift your hands and sing? When we raise our hands in Zion, Lord, you are strong in battle. We raise our hands for the Lord. You are Jehovah, our King. We raise our hands in Zion. When we raise our hands for the Lord. Sing, we are mighty warriors. We are mighty. We are mighty. We are mighty. We are mighty. Fighting for the Lord. Fighting for the Lord. We are mighty warriors. We are mighty warriors. Whoa, my God will deliver me. He will deliver me. Hey, la la la, my God will deliver me. He will deliver me. My God is amazing. I know He will deliver me. He will deliver me. My God is faithful.
They call it La Flames, a big song inside the call it La Flames, a big Da Flames, big song inside What's the Verdict?
No matter how rough the sea, no matter how Valley, my God will deliver me. No matter how high the mountain, no matter how rough the sea, no matter how wide the valley, my God will deliver me. My God is amazing. I know He will deliver me. He will deliver me. My God, He is faithful. I know He will deliver me. He will deliver me. Hey, when doctors tell you that you're sick and can't get better, when bills are piling up, you start to feel the pressure. Just go on your knees and my God, heal me with diseases. There's power in the Almighty. Just read and take up your Bible.
Yeah, I saw it.
My God is amazing. I know He will deliver me. He will deliver me. My God, He is faithful. I know He will deliver me. He will deliver me. My God is amazing. I know He will deliver me. He will deliver me. My God is faithful. I know He will deliver me. He will deliver me. God will deliver. You have no food. Deliver. And no money. Deliver. And no honey. Deliver. Suicidal thoughts. Deliver. My God, deliver. My God is amazing. I know He will deliver me. He will deliver me.
Miss Funk by a lady called Da Flames. The first song they heard there is that lady called Da Flames, Max Funk. Next song heard is by Jasmine Davy, one called Infinite Love. Remember at 7 o'clock, we're going to rejoin the 119th annual General Conference of the Church of Latter-day Saints in Salt Lake City. They're having their 190th annual General Conference at the Church of the Latter-day Saints in Salt Lake City in Utah in the US. So at 7 o'clock, we join that conference. In the meantime, some Jasmine Davy, big song inside What's the Verdict?
Jesus did it all for me. Lord, your infinite love was magnified. Love was magnified. Your infinite love was magnified.
Well, I see by the clock on the wall that it's time to bid you one and all goodbye, goodbye, so long, so long, farewell, farewell, adieu, adieu, be good, stay well, bye bye, keep warm, relax, and eat, take care, stay loose, I feel all dear, à la prochaine, goodbye till when we meet again.
right, and before we go, just remind us standing by now to join the update from the 198th Annual General Conference of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints, coming here from Salt Lake City in Utah and USA. So very shortly, we're going to join them very shortly live on radio, Root FM 96. But in the meantime, here's a song from Mavis Reeves while we join our broadcast the Latter-day Saints. One called The Same One.
He's the same one, to him we pray. The same one, we sometimes forsake. His love is sufficient, no need to fear. For he's the same one, the same one, the same one. God cares about you tomorrow. He will be there in your doubt.
So very shortly, we're going to pause Miss Mavis Reeves for you very shortly and rejoin over there, our link in Utah, USA. And it's the update from the 190th Annual General Conference of the Church of Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. And the coverage from it's Utah in the US. So very shortly, we'll go live to them, not on stream, but on radio.
It's for you. His promise is true. He'll never forsake you.
So from Ustream, from YouTube, it's bye-bye for now.
God of glory, and he's the same one, the same one, the same one. God cares about you tomorrow. He will be there in your doubt and sorrow. He will be there for you tomorrow, and he's there for today. For he's the same one.
The invocation will be offered by Kyle S. McKay of the Center. The choir will then sing Lead
Promise is
Behind the
eternal. Get into that fold, you will rejoice in Lord. For the same one, the same one, the same one. When you are down, you're feeling low. Just remember, God cares for you. His promise is true. He'll never forsake you. That's true.